Now there's just one other thing that I want you to do to make this plane look a little bit better, and then we'll be done with this assignment. And that is to round the edges of the wings a little bit. Instead of having them be cut off real flat, we'll make it rounded on the edges, make it look even more like a wing. So to do that, we will learn the subdivide. So I want you to right click on the edge of the wing to select it, and if face is not selected down here, you need to make sure we are using the face select. So right click on it, and we're going to subdivide it. So click the subdivide button once and twice, and that makes 4 different sections up and down, vertical sections. Okay, now that we have 4 selected, I'm going to try and zoom in just a little bit so we can see it really well. Okay, I want to deselect just one of those columns, and so I will grab my circle select and hold down shift and click, and that will delete those right there from the selection. So I've only got these 3 columns selected. Okay, escape to get out of circle select, and I'm going to use the translate tool and drag this green arrow out, and that makes a little bit of a bevel on the end of the wing right there. Okay, I'm going to deselect the next column, so click C, hold down shift and deselect those, hit escape, grab that tool and drag it out a little bit more. Okay, so we're curving that wing just a little bit. See how there's already a nice curve on there? And we're going to do that one more time. So click C, hold down shift, deselect that row, hit escape, click the green arrow, and there's not much more angle that we can go there. Okay, and now if I hit A to deselect everything, it looks like it's curved out on the edge. So that looks even nicer. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Right click on it to select the face, subdivide once and twice, zoom in just a little bit, get your selection tool, hold down shift, deselect that, hit escape, grab the green tool and pull it out to give that an angle. Okay, deselect the next column. Oops. Drag that one out on an angle. And one more, and there we have a rounded airplane wing. And that looks much better. Now after we curved our wing, if we brought it out just a little bit, and if you feel like it's too long and you want to put the wing back in, we can do that. Let me show you how to do that, or if you just want to adjust the size of the wings after you've got a wing out there. So what we need to do is select the end of the wing. So I'll get my circle select and select all of the end, deselect the top of the wing by hitting shift, click. Now I have the end, so I'm going to grab the translate tool here and drag it in so I can make the wings really short or back out further. Okay, so I'll put it about to the edge of the grid. And on the other side I can do the same. Get my circle select and select all of the edges, deselect the top, hit escape, and use the green tool to drag it in just into the grid. And it's just preference on how long you want your wings. Another thing we can do also, the wings are really flat, and sometimes they're even going down just a little bit. Sometimes the wings are curved up on an airplane just a little bit, and so I can do that, make it go up instead of completely flat, and that adds a little bit to it. So I can do the same over here. Select this again. And drag it up just a little bit like the other side. Okay, and I can do that on my back wings also. Now on the back wings I'd like you to curve those as well, and I'll just do that real quick to show you, or you can stop the video here and do that, and then we'll be done with our airplane. It will be really nice. If I click on that, I'll subdivide it, hit it twice to subdivide it, make 4 subdivisions. And I'm going to deselect by holding down Shift, the first one, hit Escape, and pull it out a little bit. Circle tool, deselect that, hit Escape, pull it out more. Circle tool, hold down Shift, Escape, and pull that out one more time. Okay. Now I'll go over to the other side. Do the same on the other side. Subdivide it twice. And then those tail wings look really nice. And I'll do it one more time to the top. Subdivide that twice also. Get your circle tool, hold down Shift to deselect that first one. Hit Escape and pull up on it to make it curved. Okay. Deselect. Curve that one. And just one more. And then that wing has a nice curve to the top of it. Now again, if you wanted to see that, brought it up a little bit, and if that's too long now, it looks pretty long, so I'm going to pull that down just a little bit. I'm going to select all the top pieces minus the side panel and drag that down with the blue arrow. Okay. And these on the side look pretty big too, so and I'll drag that in just like that, and I can also make that come up just a little bit, put it on a little bit of an angle, and one more. Okay, and that looks pretty good. Hit an A to deselect everything. And there's a very nice airplane. Pretty basic, but it does look like an airplane. If I go to object mode, then I can see it as a solid piece. And I can see if I want to make any changes, make anything longer or shorter. And it looks really good. So there's an A airplane with those curves on each wing. And the wings looking like they are with the nose cone curved a little bit more. That's an A grade airplane right there. The last thing we'll do is to make it a we'll render it to be a JPEG picture so that you can save it as a picture and upload it to Canvas for a grade.